Well, say everybody, it's Hell Broke Lucy. I managed to make it through another new year without a resolution. What the fuck makes people think they can do something just because it's January 1st that they couldn't do on July 13th? Change. I think maybe the world's changing a little, just a touch for the positive. And I want to think, I'm pretty certain it's due to social media. There's a lot of naysayers out there that say it don't make any difference and they're just fucking ignorant because the statistics are in. When this Pope got appointed, that everybody's up in the air about. One of the things I read was he kept track of social media and some of the things he has been saying, no matter what his fucking motive is. Like I heard him say something the other day about we have to embrace climate change and do something about it. Ain't no bad motive for that. You know, when he uses, whatever his motive is, when he uses that position of authority to make such a profound statement, and it pisses the American GOP off, you know he's doing something right. And he says some good things about gay people. You know, you never heard that before. He's still got a long ways to go. But the connection I see is from the pressure he's seeing from the population. And all of us that speak out, whether it's in the grocery store, which I do. Somebody blesses me in the grocery store, they're going to get why? You know, we're going to have a discussion right there in front of everybody. Some asshole condemns me to hell in the laundromat, his butt's going to bump. You know, I've done this all my life before social media. But keep getting out there. Fuck the naysayers. Social media is the little guy's way of fighting back at the corporations. Corporate greed is ruining the planet, that's for sure. And it's propped up behind religion. And religion's been my specialty. That's the thing that I go after. I'm going to hit America hard. America is an embarrassment. Please, some Second Amendment ignorant motherfucker, comment to this video so I can cuss you out. Okay? We built this country on the genocide of a race that were here before us. We built this country with slave fucking labor. Christian Manifest, Destiny, did the genocide, and the Bible supported the slavery. So all of you Christians that think you're patriots, and this is the greatest nation on earth, bend over, kiss your ass, because you're not worthy of kissing mine. This country could be doing so much to help the world. We're the richest country in the world. We could feed the world. But our arrogance, and it comes from, and I'm speaking to the population, the ignorant ass population that is so privileged that we're a Christian nation. We are the problem with the fucking world. We got more military bases than all the other top nations combined. We're in everybody's business. We allow freedom of speech to a cockroach named Grover Norquist, who extorted every Republican run and said, you vote to raise taxes on anything, I will make sure you don't get elected. Grover Norquist hates the Pope. I hate Catholicism, but I like the Pope simply because Grover Norquist can't stand him. Politics are easy these days. If you're a moral person, if you're a good person deep down, and you see humanity as deserving the same thing you deserve, a warm or cool house or dry house, and enough food and clean water to drink today, politics in America are easy. If the GOP's against it, it's a good fucking thing. It's fucking great. If I can hear a few more of these kingpin right-wing screwballs speak out against the Pope, I might become a fucking Catholic. That's how I feel about the American GOP. In my study of politics, culture, world politics, not just America's the problem with the world. How do little countries like Samoa exist without a goddamn arsenal of nuclear weapons? How do little countries like Iceland, do they even have an army? I don't know. They probably got 3 or 4 people with a pistol. No, America's got to have their shit in everybody's business because we want all the money. You know, if there happens to be some riches in Africa, we'll go take the riches from them, but we don't help them. Pat Robertson. Y'all remember Charles Taylor? He was a vicious, sadistic killer. So is Pat Robertson, because they were partners in the blood diamond business. Do a little study on blood diamond mines. That's where Pat Robertson got a lot of his money. And when the shit hit the fan for Taylor, Pat Robertson got his ass out of there. That's the American Protestant. We are the problem with the world with our Christian privilege. We need to get the fuck out of the Middle East. Fracking is just going all over the United States. Dick Cheney puts that into power. The company he used to work for invented that shit. Now they're tax-free, and they use their lobbyists to put taxes on clean energy companies so that we don't have a chance. The only way there's going to be peace around the world is if the United States becomes energy independent. Solar, wind, and all kinds of other things they're coming up with the new batteries, with the graphene. But I saw an article that really inspired me yesterday. It's a great example that the original sin is knowledge. You goddamn right. It's a sin against the lie of the Bible and the Christian church. Knowledge. They call it a sin because knowledge will destroy that shit. And God is money, and money is God. They have found out that if they could establish broadband in all these third world countries, it would do more for these countries than if they focused on raising all that money for AIDS. Putting broadband, information at everybody's fingertips in these impoverished, sick, disease-ridden countries would raise more money than just focusing on HIV. And then HIV can get treated. Knowledge is the enemy to the sons of bitches that want to ruin the little guy like me and you and this planet. Knowledge. Soak it up. Drink it up. Get all you can. Become arrogant with your knowledge. It doesn't matter. Anything is better than being a 2-brain-celled idiot clinging to your fucking gun and tithing to the church. Anything. But I ain't felt like making video a few days. I passed that kidney stone. I told y'all about that. Been cold as hell. And there were side effects to that. Man, I don't want to go through that again. I ain't felt too damn good. I might do another one, but this mostly just encourage you. Keep speaking out. You run into somebody that tells you ain't doing any good on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Tell them to take a flying fuck at a steeple. You know, they're just stupid. Keep raising hell. When the Pope's saying things like he's saying, he's got a long ways to go. It has an effect on the world. I don't support any religion. I don't support any pope. You know, I'm atheist, but I don't promote atheism either. You know, people say, quit pushing your atheist views. There aren't any fucking atheist views. There's anti-stupidity views, and it just so happens that most atheists have them. And anti-religion views, and a lot of atheists have them, but there are no atheist views to push. You know, most people need a reasonable faith. And if we can keep talking and talking and talking and pushing on social media, the people in power are going to have to bend. They're going to have to bend. We got them outnumbered if we'll just get loud enough. So keep getting louder. Get profane. Get whatever the fuck you have to. But never shut up. Lucy at?